Hey guys, so I decided to make a video on how to prepare yourself to work on bigger canvas or the official work or the main work, if you will. So there are a few ways that other people are doing, but I came up with 3 ways that are the most common. So let's begin. Number 1. You start directly on the canvas. Now this can be really tricky as you don't really know what the outcome is gonna be, but if you're really good enough, you can make wonders. 2. You start working on a canvas but mapping things there. So basically this one is a little bit better, but you still don't know when you're gonna screw things. 3. You do it on a separate piece of paper. It's like you're brainstorming your ideas and visualizing them. By doing so, you understand the whole atmosphere and the structure of the artwork. So enough theory, let's jump into practice. Alright, so at first I always start with a frame, kind of like making the border of where I want my artwork to be. Something like that. And then I will work on choosing a place where I want to build stuff. So this line for me is quite important. I start with making like a straight line, like so. Not really straight, it's a diagonal line. And then I add everything on top of it. So as we can see, it's the fence of the lake or river, I don't know. It seems like a nice place to live or just chill. And then on top it's like the horizontal line. Alright, remember this is just a sketch to help you understand the place better and just to construct the whole atmosphere. So next one will be making the most important thing probably in this image, and this is the church. I don't know, do you guys think it's a church or house? I believe it's a house. So something like that. Remember, you don't have to define it. It's just a quick sketch just to make you understand where things go. All right, like this and like this, and this goes up in the sky. All right, and then we make the other dome, which is somewhere over here. Like so. Remember, we only work with shapes and shadows. That's it, shapes and shadows, double S. So let's say we want this somewhere to be over here, the roof, and after that is finished, you can perhaps move on to the background. So let's say we want to make the trees, but when making the trees, make them like one is up, one is down, just to have more dynamic. Don't always copy your reference, just try to be creative and just make different shapes. That's the whole idea of this tutorial. So it's the same for the clouds. It's very particular clouds that you don't really see in real life, I would say. They're very shaky. So somewhere something like this would be all right for us. And then we can start emphasizing the trees that are like down, but not too much, just like so. All right. And then I think this is the fun part. Like you, at the same time while you make shadows, automatically it defines the foreground like this. When you make that, so this is somewhere that our horizontal line goes. Above that is another set of trees. They should all be taken care of, not just let's not leave them, let's just make them a bit nicer. All right. And then we can start adding like the base of the trees. Now the trees can be like some weird weird shapes. You want to make sure that the building is the one that is important, but you can't do that if you don't define the environment. Environment is really important. So when we do that, the next step we want to do is mirror this. Like we see that and we want it to be mirrored downwards. So in the lake or river, you decide what it is. So we see what we see there, and we kind of like make the same or similar shapes. You don't have to be like very specific, like just try to make things like strange, even strange. So I'm content with that. And after we do this, it's important to make the treatment a little bit different than what it is on the top, because water really affects what we see. It's totally different. So what I usually do, and I think everyone should do this, basically to simulate water effect, you make, remember we made this like with straight lines. This one instead, we're gonna make them horizontal. So something like this. The bigger the lines, the better. It's like more, show more about water definition. That's what we want to do. And don't be shy, like to go out of the boxes you say it's a tree. Just go out and make it look like water. That's it. You just simulate like so. You just simulate the same thing but downwards with the water horizontal effect. There you go. And here we can make it darker, of course, because the trees are dark and our building is brighter and with lights. So something like that. And this one we can make it like this. All right. All right. And then now we can just define the trees better. And like so. Don't be very detailed. And there you have it. There you have it. This is how you have a sketch for around 10 minutes to help you understand more the environment. Now, of course, you can work on the background, just showing, understanding more which is darker, which is brighter, and you give a whole new feel of the work. There you have it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. What do you think about this method? Comment below which of the 3 methods you like the most and which one you tried yourself. If you find this video useful, consider subscribing to my channel, hit the notification bell to watch future content. And that has been all from me. See you next time. Stay creative.